Good morning. My name's John Kellogg. I am the rector of Christ Church, Capitol Hill. I'm also the dean of the South DC region. I'm really honored to speak with you all this morning. My family lives in an old rectory, and every evening, my boys and I walk through the church to make sure that everything is closed for the day. I cherish this simple ritual with them, and I especially love pausing in the stillness of our darkened sanctuary. In this silence, I reflect upon how Christ Church was built to nurture the spiritual lives of those who steward our nation, and how our congregation has faithfully prayed for our nation when things have felt challenging and uncertain. Our walls are also soaked in the more everyday prayers of countless souls, prayers offered in joy and sorrow, at births and deaths, in celebration and in doubt. All of our congregations are sacred places that are both intergenerational and transgenerational. Diverse age ranges kneel side by side under the same roof. And also, we're connected to those who knelt under this roof 100 years before us. One of the unique contributions church offers is supportive community. There are many things that we could choose to do on Sunday morning: play soccer, watch Face the Nation, go to brunch. Maybe we should do these things from time to time. But we're probably not doing these things with people across age ranges. And these activities don't provide the same spiritual solace in the face of death or connect to a tradition that goes back generations. Where else in our lives do we find diverse, intergenerational community, committed to respecting each other and supporting each other in life's struggles, while also sharing common values, searching for God? At our best, our congregations are where we tap into the strength, courage, and resilience to go out into a hard world and meet the demands of life. Such gifts don't bloom from out of nowhere. They are planted and nurtured. We are the recipients of gifts that those before us have passed down to us. Each of us in this room right now are the current stewards of our congregations, this Episcopal Diocese of Washington, and our broader Episcopal tradition. Part of what that means is that we have a responsibility to pass along our values to the next generation. We hear examples of these values in the letter to the Ephesians this morning: humility and gentleness, patience, the ability to bear one another in love, to maintain our bonds. How we act, how we show up, how we treat each other in our churches, in our neighborhoods, online, it is less about us, and it's more about modeling these values for and helping things be better for those coming up after us. These values are needed in our world. While it's true that many people are hesitant to identify with religion these days, it's also true that people are spiritually starved. We have an opportunity to extend the congregations that we're fostering to those who are in need of a spiritual home. I say these words every Sunday, that everyone needs a spiritual home and that we hope our church can become yours. We in the Episcopal Church have a transformative story to share. In every single one of our congregations, people of all ages, races, incomes, political leanings, sexual orientations gather together around the same table. People who work on opposite sides of the aisle share the same pew, pass the peace with one another's families. Think about how rare this is. The sacred rituals to which Jesus invites us, so central to our tradition, they aren't magic. Good things and bad things happen to people who take part in them. They don't protect us from loss or suffering. They don't resolve every question, fix every problem, or remove every doubt. They do, however, change us. And they anchor us in the truth that nothing can separate us from God. A truth which offers us the resilience to engage the work that the world asks of us. Here's the thing. None of us engage this work by ourselves. We're joined by God, of course, but we're also joined by one another. We depend upon one another. And not only those people with whom we share a pew on Sundays, but we depend upon our sisters and brothers in pews across the Episcopal Diocese of Washington. Through being interwoven, we are stronger together as one body. Recent years have been full of considerable stress, pressure, challenge. We might sometimes wonder if we have enough gasoline to make it. It turns out that we do. There is a cost to the work that we do, and also the work that we do holds. The foundation laid by those before us holds, and it is now our turn to layer on our own brickwork. Not long ago, the New York Times published a story that defined 3 ideas central to better resilience. The first is identifying what brings you meaning, having some kind of sense of purpose, something that you're invested in, committed to. The second is understanding that no one is an island, plugging into community. The third is finding what keeps you balanced, like sacred rituals or time in prayer. These 3 keys to resilience sound an awful lot like what we're building in our congregations. In this hard world in which we live, each of us need every ounce of resilience that we can find. I'm so thankful and proud to serve the Diocese of Washington alongside you as we face our future with resilience and do our part to leave a stronger foundation for those who come up behind us. May God bless you and the work of your congregations. May God bless our work together today.